Howdy, and welcome back here to a beautiful October morning here on Calmsden as we're continuing with our series here. And, well, October is kind of an interesting month here. So as we're continuing on with our series, we're getting closer to those winter months, which means, well, we have to think about saving up some money. A lot of money. And while we're talking about this here, I'm going to go ahead and wash this off because this thing is filthy. We want to keep our massing nice and clean. But for money, we need to have enough to keep us going through those winter months because, well, yeah, coming up here, it's going to be hard to make money pretty much December, January, and February. So we're going to do some contracts. So we're going to do hopefully some big money earning contracts. This is barely reaches, but it does. So yeah, for the contracts, we're going to try and do some big money ones. I think I saw a couple of cultivating contracts. We're going to try and grab one of those. I'm not going to borrow the equipment. We don't have a cultivator. We have a plow. I'm going to probably end up leasing the equipment because I don't want to use the equipment they give you when you borrow it. Plus that way I might end up using it for multiple contracts. We will see. But first off, we're going to start with, before we get down that path, we're going to start off with picking up our tanker here because we do have quite a bit of milk and we want to sell that. So see if we can, as that bird flies through the walls. Oh, giants. Someday you'll get it, someday. But yeah, so we're gonna head over here, pick up the milk from our cows. And I know what you're thinking, Calmsden doesn't have a sell point. Well, I did put one down over in the industrial area by the BGA. I just call it an industrial sell point. It's basically a sell everything point. And I put that down there it's from Stevie, who I love his mods. Pretty much all the equipment we use is from him. Get this turned around here. All right, here we go, get pulled up here. So we're gonna get this milk loaded in, and then we're going to, yeah, I'm still battling with the cough and dry throat. We're gonna get this milk loaded up and take it down to our industrial sell point over there in the industrial area. Get it sold. We have 13,000 liters. And October does happen to be the best month for selling milk, so it is at a peak price right now, which is good for us. But again, we are playing on hard economy, so if we were on easy, we'd be making bank. But we're playing on hard, so yeah, we'll make money. Let's get over here, get this sold, and then we're gonna grab some contracts and try and make money. My goal is by the end of this episode, I want to have at least 100,000 in the bank, which I know if you know anything about farming, that's not very much money. Although for the rest of us, it seems like a lot, but with the expenditures you have on a farm, plus our enormous loan of $970,000, it's not very much money at all. All right, let's see how much we're going to get from this. All right, $10,000, which is pretty good. All right, so let's head back to the farm and check out what contracts we have available. All right, we are back here. We got the tanker all put away. So we're gonna park here for a moment because I want to see what fields we have here. So we have field 15, which is right by us, and field 30, which is not. 15 is a huge field. But it's $75,000 versus $40,000. And that's a lot of money. I ain't gonna lie, that is a lot of money. So I think field 15 is what we're gonna be using. We're not gonna borrow the items because again, we're gonna lease the items. So we'll start with this one here. As our starting point. We'll lease the equipment because all we need is a cultivator. I know there are some big cultivators we don't have enough horsepower for that, so we'll have to get kind of a medium large one. I think we could probably do it with this Massey. So that's the goal here. So we're gonna head over to the store, lease a cultivator. Hopefully it won't be too expensive, and then we're gonna tackle this field, which hopefully won't take too long, but I think it will take a while. All right, this is the cultivator we're gonna go with here. It only has a, well, I say only, it has a 9 meter working with, so it's kind of in the medium-ish, medium-large range. It's small enough where it can still be maneuvered around this map pretty easy, but it is large enough to where we can get some decent amount of field work done. And I say that maneuver around, I think we can get out of here. Yes, we can. All right. So we're gonna head back to that field to get started. I'm hoping we don't hit any traffic on the way. There's trees. Oh, I just saw it. Oh man, really? Silly red car. All right, let's just go around it here. A lot of red going on there. All right, let's get over to the field and get started on our cultivating. All right, we are pulling up to the little hill going up to the big field here. Just gonna splash through the creek there. Hopefully I don't hit any fishies. There is some fishes in there, which is one of the things I love about this map. Oxygen just did an amazing job on this level of details, like just simple things like putting fishes in the creek. It's pretty awesome, pretty awesome. All right, so we're gonna pull up here to the field here, and well, let's see how long it takes to do a headland. I'm just thinking about, I didn't quite realize how big this field was till I pulled up to it. This is a huge field. Oh my, what have I done? All right, let's get our steering assist set up here, and I'm gonna do, yeah, let's do 3 headlands. Come on, lines. Whoops. That took a while to generate. Wow. All right, so let's get started on this. We'll go ahead and put it into a time lapse and get this done. We'll see after 1 headland. I may end up leasing a second tractor and cultivator, maybe. We'll see. But let's get started on this, and we'll go ahead and put it into a time lapse and at least get the headland done. The first one, at least, hopefully. Wow, that took a while. That was a very long time, a lot longer than I want to do, because I need to do a couple more headlands. So I think what I'm gonna do here is cut this corner off here, but I'm gonna turn this over to a worker, and then we're gonna go I guess let's back up here. Oops. Drive a straight line. We're gonna head over to the store, and I'm gonna lease another tractor because we only have 2 tractors. This one and the old John Deere, and that thing can't haul a cultivator. It's good for other stuff though. So I'm gonna get this set up on a worker. Okay, so that should work. Set in headland. Let's see what the worker does. But yeah, so what I want to do though is I'm gonna lease a large tractor. We're gonna pay the extra money for it. Lease a large tractor, and then also a large cultivator. I'm not sure where this worker's going. What are you doing? I don't know. They're doing something. But yeah, we'll let the worker go because we're gonna go pick that up and then get back here in the field, and we will start working on some more headlands while that's happening. So for the cultivator here, I'm gonna pick up the super chisel, the big boy. I hope this will fit through the gate from the dealership. I think it will, because it does fold up pretty well. All right, this is going to be $8,300. It does require a lot of horsepower. So we're going to go for a large tractor. And I'm going to have to get one of the big boys, which is going to be expensive. So we're probably going to do more than one cultivating contract. Let me see. Yeah, I love the class too much. I'm going to do it. I'm going to waste the money. I'm really hurting my chances for the goal of getting to 100,000 by the end of this episode. I'm going to have to do more fields. Let's see. Let's load it up with weights just to make it handle better with that big cultivator. All right. Oh, $33,000. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. That leaves us with $5,300. That is not very much. But this is a big field. And you know what? I think we can recoup that cost by doing some other cultivating contracts. So, big question. First question. Can we get out of the dealership with this big cultivator? I didn't even think about that. I mean, I did, but I just didn't think. For some reason, I was thinking that entrance was a little bit bigger. Yeah, we'll see. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. Come on. Oh, it's close. It's close. Ooh, I think we got it. We got it. All right. So let's get over to the field and get started on our cultivating. All right, we're just back out. Well, almost back over here to the field. And man, this is a beast of a tractor. It pulls it up that hill, no problem. Keep in mind that with the tractor and this cultivator, we're sitting right around 43.8 tons. It ain't small. There ain't nothing small about this. This thing's massive, and it actually fits down the roads and everything, barely. I was clipping some of the trees, but yeah. All right, so I'm gonna do, let's just stick with one. I was thinking about doing 2 headlands, but we'll just stick with one here. There we go. Let's just get it lined up and go. So this thing is gonna go faster than the other cultivator, and it's twice as wide, like quite literally twice the width. So I mean, we're gonna have no problems with that. Yeah, this is gonna be much better. So let's go ahead and get this field cultivated, and then I'm gonna have to look for some other contracts when we're all done with this, because we spent a ton of money, and with all that I spent, we're not gonna hit $100,000. Nope, we won't even be close. So yeah, let's get this done and get the rest of this field cultivated. Well, we are making some good progress here. We're about 64% done. It still is taking a lot of time, even with this massive cultivator and all 43 tons of what we have here with this tractor and cultivator, but we're knocking it out. So let's take a look at here at the other contracts we can get, because we're gonna need a second one. Oh, hey, there's another one now. So 14,000 and 39,000. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is those are both over there right next to each other. They're actually not too far away from here. They are on the other side of the map, but it's not too many public roads on there. So I think I'm going to start with this one. Yes. Yeah. Field 33. So we'll take this contract here. And if there's time at the end of the day, we'll grab the other one. So I think I'm going to do like a couple more up and downs here. And then I'm going to head over with this to the other field and let our worker continue on cultivating the rest of this field here. And then hopefully by the time I'm done with that other field, the worker will be done over here. That's the hope. That's the plan, at least. Well, we made it over here to the other field, and looks like we're sitting about 89% on the other field, so I'm going to kind of watch that. We are getting pretty close to being done here, and I've already started on quite a bit here on the first headland here on field 33. So we're going to try and get this one done, and hopefully I'll be able to get this one done before the other one gets done. That's what I'm thinking, at least. So let's continue on with getting these headlands done and get the rest of this field all cultivated. Well, we are here on the last pass of this field. So we'll be done here in just a moment, but you can see up there at the top right, we are at 95% cultivated. So we should be, well, we're definitely going to beat the other worker. But again, that field is a lot larger and pays a whole heck of a lot more. Was it like 3 times more? I don't know. All right, contract is finished. Let's go ahead and just finish up that little bit there. All right, there we go. So then what we're going to do is we're going to collect this contract, and I'm going to head over here and pick up the other contract, I think, because it's right next to this field. And considering we need the money, yeah, that pays 14,000. The large field pays 75,000, but this other one right here pays 39,000. So let's go ahead and grab that one as well. We're going to spend the whole day here helping the community and, well, evidently making a bunch of money in the process. So evidently I am really a glutton for punishment because this field is also large, very large. It's bigger than it appears. Yeah. But I should have expected that because it is paying us $39,000 to cultivate this field. So yeah, I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's paying us a lot of money, so you know, stands to reason. Yeah. All right. Anyways, let's go ahead and get the rest of this field cultivated, and then we'll check on the worker once we're all done here with the see how they should be done on their field before I'm done. I would think. I hope. So, something going on here. I'm going to set this up on a worker real quick here because I just noticed something here. So if you check up there at the top right, the worker, it was at 95%. It's at 90% on the other field. It's going down. That's not good. So I'm turning this over to a worker here. So make sure, where are you going? You gonna back up? Okay, yeah, okay. So make sure they're gonna continue on with this field. So we're gonna let the worker continue on with this field for a bit. I'm gonna hop over here, see what's going on here. Oh, I heard a beep. We're almost out of fuel. That's one thing. So let's stop, because whatever we're doing is not cultivating, and I think it's because we're using this cultivator, which puts down a different texture over the top of the other cultivator. So I'm gonna take this back to the farm, get it all refueled and everything, and then we'll continue on with the big tractor and finish off that field, then bring it back over here and finish off this field. So we're back over here, got the other tractor all parked away. I went ahead and washed that cultivator release, the smaller one, and returned it, because we get some of our money back if we wash it. And one thing you probably noticed up there at the top right, we are at $661 because we just rolled over to the 1 hour mark on this cultivator. So I'm glad we took out this field because yeah, that hourly cost on this tractor, oh my goodness. All right, contract is finished. All right, so we're gonna get this all folded up, collect our money, and head over to the field here. So let's get this folded up here. There we go. Let's hop here into the menu. Let's collect that money because we are pretty much out of money. There we go. Replenish the coffers. All right, we're back up to $39,000, almost $40,000. So let's get over to our other field, the original one, and finish up cultivating that field. All right, so we are back over here and we're going back up, I think. So the area on the left where you can see that different texture, that's fine. It's this texture over here, which is different than the texture to our right and in front of us. So we're just cultivating up this texture here, which we're now increasing our cultivation of this field percentage thingy. So yeah. So let me see. I still have the GPS locked in here on this one, so I'm going to use that instead of the AI tool route planning base game stuff. So we'll continue on here doing some up and downs, getting the rest of this field cultivated so we can get up to that 100%. And then we will collect our money and we should be over $100,000 because we will, well, hopefully. We're going to make some money back here once I return this tractor and cultivator because I'm going to wash them up, which will help us maximize that return fee we get from returning the leased equipment. We won't have to pay any washing costs, so that will be nice. So let me continue on with finishing up this, get it to 100% and get that money. And we've made it back over here to the farm. The field is done. Contract is done. Haven't collected it yet. We will do that in a second here. I want to first get this all cleaned up so we can return that. Because right now we're sitting at $39,000. And yeah, I want to get this. Is it going up? Yeah, okay. 30% to clean. Just watching the dirt there go down. Making sure it's going down. So I'm going to get these all cleaned 100%. Let's get this clean, then we can return both the cultivator and the tractor. And I'm not sure how much we're going to get back from it because we did put some time into it, but we are returning them clean, so that will help get us the most money back. That's the hope, at least. All right, let's go ahead and get the little waste from there and then hop in the menu here. All right, there it is. Let's go ahead and set that to return and return. Bingo. All right, so that got us up to, we're up to $55,922. So that was pretty good. That was pretty good. All right, let's collect that. There's another 75,000. So we're at $131,000. That's pretty awesome. We broke the 100,000. That was a lot of work though, because we're sitting, yeah, it's almost 5. So we did a full day of work here. So yeah, we helped out the neighbors, helped the community, and we made bank doing it. So what more can you say? Pretty awesome. We aren't going to have too many more days like this or too many more months like this because we're getting ready to head into Christmas. Well, not Christmas, winter. Well, Christmas is part of winter, but you know what I mean. So with that, I think we're all done here for this month. I'm going to go ahead and close these doors up here. Go ahead and finish up this episode here. I want to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure and hit that like button. It really helps out a lot. And I hope you have a wonderful day and hope to see you in the next video.